This is a video response to life is sacred. Of course, when I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurity problems because, like every other teenager, that their parents don't understand. Um, I have a lot of brothers and sisters, so trying to get everybody in your family, it's a huge task. So eventually, I was probably, I could say, the outcast of my family, only because I was very fashion forward when I was in my teens, and I liked anything from England, including clothes, and all the music that I loved was from England. So basically, I was um, typed typed as a new romantic or a neural or whatever. So, fashion changes, people change. Is that some of us want to be different than others, and it's really hard to be accepted in life for what we believe. Now, I think the advantage that basically happened to me was that I got to learn all types of people because I was basically accepted in different types of classes. Um, from the pretty ones, of course, because I used to model when I was a teenager, but also with with what I loved, which was avant-garde and the 4AD tracks, Cocteau Twins, Peter Murphy, Bauhaus, Siouxsie and the Banshees, and but I also loved the mainstreams, which was Boy George, Culture Club, of course, Cyndi Lauper, Michael Jackson, Madonna, and growing up in my 20s, I was all about the 1940s and the 50s and the Art Deco period, and now I'm in my 30s, and of course I started liking a lot of classical music. I'm into opera, so eventually, um, I learned so much from being a teenager and loving and doing what I wanted to do, even though that people didn't appreciate what I was doing, of course, because everybody's trying to grow up in this life. And I just, this video, of course, is called Life is Sacred. To me, life means a lot, but when I was growing up in my teenage years, when I was oppressed by what I liked, and I was typecast as this person who is evil, and who might grow up to be gay and a nobody, and I was very insecure, of course, and I've wondered about life, and I didn't think life was sacred at all because I didn't appreciate life. In But I've learned to appreciate life, and now I know the meaning of life. Of course, I'm always trying to find out why I here. What was I brought here? And you know what? Wearing this fabric on my head doesn't mean that I'm making fun of somebody or a religion or anything, because you know what? I can turn this fabric around and put it like this, and this is what everybody's wearing. So it's back. I'm back to where I was. Is that um, just because you wear something different and you want to be fashionable, you get outcast from society because you believe in something else, in something different. And I'm so happy that I've learned so much about life, and that you know what, it is that those people who made me feel like shit, those people who outcast me from society, or who they try to mentally, because you know what, um being an insecure person only can last so much time, because then you revolt against that, and then your insecurities are no longer there, and then you're mostly like a secured person in your beliefs, and then you start finding a lot of people who want to be your friends, and you start growing up in life, and so you know I guess this video was a video response to life is sacred. Don't be in bed, get out and do something and enjoy life. And all of these years, all of these decades, that is what I have been trying to do. And now with my art, I'm trying to self express something more than life itself. And it is all about um, my future, knowing the past and building my future. See, I make videos because I think that this is the newest form of expressing yourself. Is making videos online, having people who appreciate what you do as a human being. Because I cannot talk to my friend Derek. I cannot hang out with him. He lives in Ireland. I'll never know when I'll see him. I'll never. I don't know. A lot of the people here, but I can leave. I'm hoping that the thing with the videos, that it'll be a something that it'll last in eternity, like those artists from the 16th century, like the 17 and the 1800s and the 1900s, like Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, Frida Kahlo, to name a few. They left us a legacy. They left us their works of art. Now, I create art, but I also um, I collect things that are not necessarily things that I made, but I would like to leave a legacy in the future of what um, I would want to open a museum in the future on fashion, because I have one of the most amazing collections in the United States of American and European couture. And I have been very lazy to show you that because everything is in storage. But I mean, I'm talking about the past 150 years of fashion. Every major fashion designer that has ever produced a collection in the world, I probably own, and it's a true fact. Now, I don't want to get into that, but I just want to get into the videos right now. I think that this is probably wonderful, because you know what? If YouTube is still around in 50 years and I'm not alive, at least people can learn from my videos, and it is a new way, a new form of expressing myself, like Vincent van Gogh did with his canvases. And he left a legacy that he didn't know that he was leaving behind. And all of those letters that he wrote to Theo, as well, it was a legacy because we have learned something from that, from his life. To make an example of Vincent van Gogh, is that he left a legacy where two brothers intervene, and basically appreciated each other in their life. And I'm sure that Vincent van Gogh wanted to give something to the world. He wanted to be something. He wanted to be appreciated, but because he was so poor and his brother could only do so much for him, that he gave up on life. And so he never found the meaning of life. And this video is about my meaning of life. And my meaning of life is, and what I believe in life, and have I found the meaning of life? No, I haven't. I still don't know why I'm here, but I can tell you that each day and more that I learn more about all this hatred and people trying to be against other people and their religions and their beliefs and society and gay as a whole, is that you know what? We will never know why we're here, but I can tell you one thing. Um, it is those people who marched and who gave us our freedom that leads me to believe that what I'm doing right now will give them a freedom in the future, something to talk about. And of course, I think life is sacred because I know a lot about life itself. I know a lot about, the founding fathers of art, architecture, the writers and musicians, and of course, I love life, and life is sacred, of course. And this video is for all of you who love life like me and who appreciate beautiful things and enjoy life, and that we're here once in our lifetime. And this video is dedicated to all of those people who love love, who love life like me, and who can just not get enough of everything that surrounds us. And until my next video, have a fabulous, fashionable day.